Hello, and welcome back to the Bottomless Pit with your special guests today, Ahmed El-Ashry and Adam Fawaz, hosted by Bilal Fawaz. Arabic Drake. What do you guys think about Drake speaking Arabic? Because obviously we're Arabs, Egyptian and Lebanese represent.
To all the hijabis, I love it. To everyone else, I think it's trash.
Did anyone get offended by it? You think?
I don't
You think that offended anyone?
Nah, I don't think Arabs are easily offended.
Yeah,
Because we are the most offensive.
Our countries are getting bombed. Who cares if some guy makes a couple, drops a couple Arabic names in his tunes? The only good meme I saw of it was one of his like I'm just big, and it put up a picture of Drake, and it was the biggest violation ever. It was like she say I look like Yusuf, and it's a picture of Fuzi Tube. Like when he's like absolutely bald, he's gone bald and everything.
Oh yeah, I can't.
Like, this is the only Yusuf he means. You seen that?
No, I don't see that.
Do you think what Drake did was considered what they call cultural appropriation?
Nah.
He's always been like that though. He's always been like that. Like, you know, it's the same thing with like what people were criticizing KSI when he released his album thing with Tion Wayne and who else was Houdini, where he did like a bit of that Jamaican accent.
Did KSI put on an accent?
Yeah, he put on a Jamaican accent.
Yeah. I think like he's from Nigeria.
He's from Nigeria.
Nigerian G. Why do you make an accent? Like
but when Drake does it, it's fine. But no, I think it should be alright. Like, as long as you're not offending anyone, like it's fine.
I don't think cultural appropriation exists in like Arab culture because they kind of love it when anyone embraces their culture.
That's facts.
We're welcoming people. We're welcoming people.
I mean, they monetize their culture with all the like shisha parlors and shit. They don't care.
But Drake,
they don't care if anyone says Arabic.
Drake's Arabic accent was a bit of like a DJ Khaled type accent.
Yeah, man, it was so bad. Khamza and Ana wa Inta Akhla. It's like, what are you doing? Why do
man added more Khaled?
I know, he added like more letters to the Arabic alphabet than there ever was.
It's not
Jesus
hard,
Christ.
but it's not that hard.
Yeah, no, that's the thing that also like really pisses me off. Like when like just like people who aren't Arabic, like aren't native to the language, like overemphasize like the words. Like Ahmed is Ahmed. Like where the hell did you get the kh from? Like what are you doing?
Many times. That's been like the story of my life, bro.
Yeah,
it's like
it's a simple name.
Especially at school, right? Isn't
it? School or out of school. Like my brother, like people literally, like his name Mahmoud. People literally would do anything but get it right. Like some people call him Mahmoud, like someone called him Mackie D's, like Marmaduke. Malade, anything but Mahmoud or Mahmoud.
People would call Bilal Billy like so many times.
Yeah, but that's just like fair enough though. That's like them like giving him like making him sound like a cartoon character. Like my little brother does that. Like someone's called Johnny, or call him like Johnny, like Billy.
Johnny.
I'm glad. I really can't complain.
Papa.
I have like the most.
Yes, daddy.
Adam isn't really hard to.
Yeah.
Adam's a like well-known name, so you don't have.
What would you do if someone
blessed.
called you like a Doomy or something?
Wait, if my mom called me Junior, like my dad's name?
Nah, I said Doomy.
Huh?
Oh, forget it. It was just cringe.
Never mind.
I heard someone call you that before.
No, Adumi, that's his nickname. Like Adam
Adumi.
Yeah, I heard someone call you that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom calls me that.
Oh, if it's your mom, like fair enough. I thought it was like.
Yeah. What are you saying about my mom?
Nah, your mom, fair enough. Like.
I'm joking.
So this episode is basically about our experiences at school. Our school was featured in Netflix. Did you know that?
Yeah, for like one scene.
Yeah, but
One
that's
scene, yeah.
that's kind of sick still. Like the assembly hall was featured in what was the series called? Frontline?
No idea. How'd you still?
Line of Duty.
I do
No,
not know.
the only reason I remember that is because our PE teacher, not even, it wasn't our PE
Line of
teacher, was it?
Duty.
Line of Duty, that's the one.
Yeah.
Our PE teacher was in it as well. And he was acting as like the guy who passes out the flyer before you enter the hall or something. I thought that was really funny.
Yeah.
Like, that's his claim to fame as well.
Mate, you
What
cloud
kind of
chased
thing?
more than the actual school. No, like not even they advertise that.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not
you're
advertising it. I'm
advertising
just
more
saying
than
it.
the school, though.
I'm just saying, like, it's been.
Who gives
How
a
many
shit if
people?
it was
How
in
many
line of
people
duty?
can say that their school's been on Netflix?
Yeah, but you're not your school.
Yeah, but I know.
You're not.
I'm not my school.
You're
but
not
I'm
the
just
assembly
saying.
hall. You're not the assembly hall. Why are you gassed that the assembly hall's on Netflix?
No, because I've been
My
in that assembly
was on
hall.
Netflix.
Your man's ass cheeks have been on those seats. That's why
Yeah,
I'm
but,
gassed.
I would. It's
Your
not
man
something
had
to shout and
countless
cheer about,
awards
is it?
on that stage. Okay, probably like 3 awards. I have this like little award, which was excellent behavior. Like I literally got
Bro,
an
that's the
award.
biggest participation.
I know. I literally have an award for excellent behavior. Like how, like that just shows you how like bad our school was in terms of like behavior with the students and shit. Like I literally
Why,
did
we had
nothing. I did nothing to deserve this. I was literally just acting like a fucking student
Nah, the
supposed.
only thing you done was that, like, remember when you got done for being in the out of bounds?
Man, it wasn't even
Like,
fucking
trying
out
to
of. I was,
sneak out during lunchtime. It
man,
was my fault. It was my fault.
yeah, it was your fault. But like, man, it wasn't
Yeah,
even that deep. Like, I was only like a few like meters away from like the fence that like, because our school was surrounded
Yeah.
by this giant fence, and then there was the road and stuff. But people used to go out the other side and go to the co-op and stuff outside the fence, or get like they used to get like Just Eat or Deliveroo or whatever ordered, and they'd throw it over
Yeah,
the
that was an
fence.
interesting era.
They'd throw it over the fence, and
delivery,
they'd have
yeah.
it down the schoolyard, like all the way down, so nobody could
Yeah.
see them. And then when they came, they
Like-
like threw it all over the fence, like they're trash. It would be
Bro,
so
that
peak,
used
though.
to actually be like a whole fucking like operation, because you'd have to, like, for it to arrive in lunchtime, you'd have to like get someone to order it in lesson.
Yeah.
Like phone up people from other classes, like, what are you gonna have? Like, what do you want? Like, do you want pizza? Do you want Subway?
And
Do you
everyone
want
would
that?
pitch in their money
And then,
as
like,
well.
the bit to get it from the gate was like a mission, because you'd have to phone up the delivery driver, like, don't go to the front gate, come around the back, come like some dodgy entrance, stop the thing. I remember once I got I got caught like doing it, like, and
Doing
then
What
yeah,
were you
one of
doing,
the teachers-
Ahmed?
yeah, it was like
You didn't get the
I
joke.
can't remember. It was like, "Hey, you, go there, no!" And I just like tried to run away. He's like, and then there was like two other people with me with the food, and I was like, "Guys, run quick!" And the teacher violated. He's like, "Do you think a lookout is a successful career path to pursue?" And I was like, "I don't know, sir. I don't know how much they get paid."
That's funny.
No.
Times so.
So obviously, like, because we all went to school together. I was a bit of like, those like a bit of a chameleon. Like, I'd kind of go from one place to another with different people.
Drifting.
Yeah.
A bit of a drifter, basically. I don't stick to one group. Like, I sound like I'm some kind of like too good for one group. But like, it's just like I didn't like believe in that kind of stuff. So one time I'm hanging out with a couple of the guys from our year,
Yeah.
and we're kind of like walking around the like the school, like the schoolyard, a bit, and like they're kind of like the guys, like they're kind of like they kind of gave me confidence, like, because they're kind of like taller than me and stuff. So they're walking around, so I'm walking with them, I'm thinking, yeah, this looks good, we're just examining the area and stuff like that. Then one of the like students from the younger years, from like a year below, she's like talking to one of them, because I think they're like neighbors or some shit, and like they get in a bit of an argument, and like she says something, and then he says something and walks off, and I'm walking off with them. Because, what am I going to do? Like, negotiate? I'm not, like...
You're
so
not negotiating.
yeah,
He was
I'm not the peacemaker. So, I'm just, like, going with the flow. And then he must have said something that was rude, because she throws her juice at us and properly does not touch anybody else but me. And it hits me right on the head. And I'm just dripping with, like, fucking Capri Sun orange juice all over my hair, man. And my hair was, like, proper bushy and big.
To be fair,
kind of like it is
a big
now.
target.
I do.
Yeah, you do make it.
Properly, like, it missed her completely. And no one acknowledged it. That was the worst part. Like, everyone was just
you didn't
going
get
by
any
their
recognition.
business.
What? Literally, everyone just walked off. Like nobody was like, "Oh, did she throw that?" Like everyone just walked off completely.
She didn't even care that she threw it at me. I swear to God, man, it was probably one of
She's got a point, though. She's got a point. You fly with the crows, get shot with the crows.
She wasn't aiming it at me.
Yeah, I know. She's aiming at that's what that saying means.
Yeah, fair enough.
But you're with them. You're collateral
just by
damage,
association. Yeah.
You're a victim of a drive-by. You're a victim of a
To be honest, that was like year 10 me. So, like year 10 me was a bit of a pushover. You wouldn't really say anything if something happened. And
yeah, if it happened
year
to me
11
now,
me.
I'd be fighting back.
I'll be getting in a fist fight right now.
Open her ass. Yeah, no.
Relax. Pause.
Whooping her ass.
You know what? You guys haven't gotten into like many fights over the school year, have you?
No. But I'll tell you something. No, hold on. I have this is a two-parter, beloved.
Alright,
let someone else speak.
Sorry.
So that's like a bit of a comparison to me in year 10. Then, like, me in year 11, I was a bit more like, I kind of knew my grounds and stuff. So I wasn't too much of a, like, I wouldn't, be too careful not to step on anyone's toes or something like that. So, like, one time, it's nothing big happened to me. Like, you guys know, it's all low-key and, sorry, you can't say the school. In our private school. So this one, I was going to the library, and this girl was just coming out of the door, and we're like, that like moment where two people are like kind of trying to get out of the way for each other.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Basically, I was probably in her way or something, and I think she dropped something, and it's like she's a year below me, I think. She's properly like just standing there, like shouting at me, like, like having a go at me for getting in the way and stuff like that. And I think it was like one of those days where you're kind of not with it. So like I'm looking at her, and then I just start laughing, like really, really uncontrollably for like 2 seconds.
You fucking psychopath. You fucking psychopath. What the fuck is wrong?
Because I thought it was so funny how much she was.
Having a manic episode.
I was laughing properly. I was laughing like at her face, like uncontrollably for like 2 minutes, and then she she just walks away, and I walk the other direction. It was really into the library.
That's so weird.
It's like one of those. It was so weird, man. I didn't even know what was going on.
No, that's weird. So we went to a Catholic school, as you guys know from last episode, but it wasn't. I wouldn't say it's that Catholic at all. It was mainly Muslims, anyways. Because of the population of Birmingham, anyways, it's like 53% or whatever. No, that seems a bit racist. That seems a bit racist. Okay, let me do that.
News data, yeah.
Let me do Birmingham has become an Islamic state.
You know what? Tucker Carlson was talking about Birmingham yesterday, and
yeah,
I didn't know the UK was like that.
No. Okay,
I saw it on the Fox News.
Let me start over. Okay. So guys,
it wasn't Alabama. It was England.
Adam. Okay. Yeah. So you guys know that we went to a Catholic school, and basically they made RE mandatory for some reason. So we couldn't pick an extra subject for GCSEs. We had to do RE, and
had to learn about.
Yeah, we had to learn about our subjects was what was it? It was Catholicism and Judaism.
Judaism.
But no one actually like we like did so much on Catholicism.
Man
And then
became an expert. He who sings prays twice. And then I remember, like, that was one of the quotes that you had to learn for the exam. And then I remember I started saying, "Miss, he who raps prays thrice." You start getting pissed.
spitting bars in RE class as well. Nah, but like, so we were forced to take RE, and I was in bottom set. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was in bottom set. There was 3 sets, and me and Adam were.
I was in bottom set too. Will I remember?
Yeah, we were in set 3, and Ahmed, you just tell the story of like how it played out in maths.
So one time we're just saying maths. I'm just minding my work, and the class is having like one of those class discussions in maths, and they're just talking about like, oh, what's the hardest subject, and like I think RE like was really hard at the time. The grade boundaries were really high and stuff. Everyone's like, oh, RE's solid, fam. I'm shook about that test. I've rather didn't do any revision, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And Blas like, guys, what's wrong? RE is so easy, man. And then literally some guy from like, boss, I swear you're in bottom set. And the class erupted with laughter. Everyone, even the teacher was laughing. Man's in bottom set saying it's easy. Imagine if it was hard.
It was a violation. But like,
yeah, and then everyone's like, oh, like it wasn't that deep. Like, fair enough. Like, people laughed or whatever.
What would the score been today without?
And then everyone's like, oh, Bilal violated. And I go to Adam after class. I'm like, bro, your brother got violated. And obviously in like UK slang, violation is like kind of getting.
I was new to the country.
Destroyed.
Adam, what did you
like,
think?
Yeah, like in American slang.
Adam, what did you think violation meant? Adam, what do you think violation meant?
So imagine me, right, coming out of second set, set 2 maths, doing shit, and then my friend coming out of another class and going up to me and saying that my brother got violated, and me not knowing that violated just means getting like getting made fun of in front of everyone. So like imagine me like
more sexual.
telling he's basically, in my perspective, Ahmed just came up to me and said that my brother got molested during. Man turned pale.
I grabbed his dick or something like.
Man turned pale. I was like, man, what kind of school did you come to?
They pulled out my trousers and chopped my dick in half.
What kind of school did you come to?
Oh my god, man! Stop it, please.
And with that, the podcast it needs to get deleted now.
It needs to get deleted.
Yeah, man, but RE was crazy, man.
Didn't you guys have like the really?
Man, I swear to God, you should have just came to set 3, and I swear you still get good grades.
You know what's the funniest thing about the story? Not the fact I got violated, but the fact that I got a 9 in the fucking subject. Okay, which is an A star, which is the highest possible grade.
That's not really the funny part. That's kind of the like, oh, I proved you guys
wrong.
wrong.
I did prove the motherfuckers wrong. Okay,
funny story.
Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck him, man.
You can see he's still salty.
Yeah, but I couldn't take it.
Nah, I can take. I took it alright in time. I didn't really understand what violated meant as well. I kind of had the same thought.
Molested too.
Yeah, I thought I was
like you'd been molested and it was like so traumatic you'd forgot or something. Like you're questioning yourself, like did something happen to you?
It was confusing, man. I went up to Bilal. I was like, all right. Point me in this door where he touched you. It was like one of those things.
Yeah.
But man, honestly, set 3 RE was like the funniest.
It was the
most abstract classroom I've ever been to.
You're telling me is that where I should have went instead?
Yeah. Honestly, it would have been so funny.
Just vibes.
It was just funny vibes. Already. Just vibes, man. No content. Just I couldn't tell you anything we learned, but I could explain the vibes. Like the teacher would argue with this one kid every class, and then the class would always end with like him getting out of the classroom like 5 minutes before, and then class ended. Also, no one ever gave in their papers. Also, everyone got D's in the practice exams. Like it was the shambles of a class, and our teacher was proper. Like she wasn't like ancient, but she was proper old.
She was ancient, bro.
She was probably the oldest.
Didn't she once get like her skin on her fingers also like ripped off because like the year below put like I don't even fucking know, man. They put like super glue on the mouse and the keyboard on her desk, and
That
it
is
literally
pretty
like
hard.
yeah, that like fucking ripped off her skin, and she had to have like a few like weeks off or something. I remember,
Fuck's
like,
sake.
yeah,
That
no,
is-
she didn't come for like a few weeks back to school, and then
I
she
just wouldn't come
retired
back.
that year.
Imagine the
And I
guy
think,
who made that.
man, they were so bad.
That's a
Imagine the kid
violation.
that made the practical.
That's
That
what-
was a
that's a
violation. That's a
violation.
proper violation, like sexually and like.
That's
no.
a real violation.
Yeah.
Violated her pores. Her skin, man.
That
Poor
skin
girl.
got violated.
The
Her
skin
skin
got
got
destroyed.
Yes.
Roasted as fuck. But man,
Roasted.
you know
Skin
what was,
got
you know what was the best encounter I had with her?
Well,
Yeah.
So like we were in class.
yeah.
And, like I'm asking her, like I'm kind of taking the piss with the questions I ask her about religion, because it's like set 3. We're not really trying to do intellectual conversations, scholarships, stuff like that. Yeah, scholars talking about like life. So I was taking the piss with some questions, and I was asking her, like I was talking to her about Kanye West. Like I was asking, oh, can Kanye say that he's can he make a song called "I Am a God" and not make it sacrilegious because he's a child of God or something like that? I was really stretching the amount of
The boundaries.
of the topic was like I was really stretching the question to make it relevant to the topic.
Yeah.
And she proper, you know what she tells me? She tells me
What?
that she actually watched Kanye West when she went to a Black Sabbath concert. Like he was on stage.
That's mad. That's just
Performing.
mad. That's mad.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is this woman is like, I don't know, bro, 6,000 years old, and she's more waves than I am. Fucking going to a Kanye West concert. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trust.
It was quite like
It's quite
like, I respected her a bit more after that, because she said that she actually liked his music.
Man, I never knew that. I don't think I was paying attention
That's
in
the first
class
time
at
I've
all.
heard this.
Yeah.
I don't think, man, most people are playing like cards in the back.
Yeah.
Mm.
Best thing was the Irish teacher. Like his lesson was literally fucking blackjack, man. It was literally like poker night every time in his lesson, and you get mental. This is a GCC required practical. Don't play cards. in the middle
Oh
of the
my
lesson.
god, yes!
No one.
Yes.
Don't play cards in the middle of the lesson.
I think I only experienced him for the first year because I went down to set 3 after the I think mock exam.
Loser.
And that was funny because like it was me and this girl, and we were both like it was like they made it so serious. Like they're like, you know, both of you stand up. And
Yeah.
like we go to this guy's like a desk office right next to it, and he's like looking at our test papers and looking at us. And I didn't know it at the time, but I got a
Like
fucking
squint in his eyes. Like
I got a fucking
NA
NA for Ahmed. I got an NA for physics. Like not like man couldn't even find a grade for it. That was how bad it was. You know? So then like, and she's like, you know, they're telling her, yeah, okay, like he made it serious, like, okay, we're, you know, taking you down to a lower set. This girl, man, like, we're standing outside waiting for us to like get our seats assigned or some shit, and like she's proper, like she looks upset, like that she's like, you know, has to go down a set. I'm like standing there like I didn't really know the difference between the sets. I'm not gonna lie, man. Half the time, I'm not gonna lie, man. Ask
You're
anybody, anytime, any school I was lost half the time.
Yeah, it's
In
true.
any
I
situation.
can confirm.
I didn't know where I was half the time.
Let's just say she might not have belonged there, but you definitely.
Yeah. One of us was like,
You're just
one
smiling,
of us was
holding your
proper
hand
like
to-
feeling like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just giddy and stuff.
Yeah. Nah, but like the only bad thing about playing cards in his lesson was that one of the pupils was one of like, not that he's good at cards, but you obviously you put your money down like at first we were just playing with fake money, and then it started getting a little bit more serious.
Yeah.
And people were putting money down, and we're like, we're gonna play with money, but like obviously it's haram, so everyone will just get their money back at the end.
But it was
So
only
it's a bit pointless.
It was only like a few p. Like it was only coins. It
Yeah,
wasn't
it was
like
only like a few, like a couple pounds. No, it was like a couple pounds.
yeah,
but,
but it was only like
Like
£5 max.
So it's still a lot. Yeah, £5 max. Like, and then people would like the guy who's supposed to be like the game manager was stealing your fucking coin. Like the guy was stealing it and then
He puts it in his pocket, in his jacket pocket.
I saw him take the money.
Yeah.
I saw him take it, but and that's like right then. I'm assuming he's gonna give it back. And he's like, oh, where is it? Where is it? And he's like telling other guys, check under there for his money. Check under there. Check under.
Maybe it's in the other desk. Yeah.
Check your pockets, G.
Wait, is this the same guy who had the digestives?
Yeah, the guy who used to steal the
Oh my god, man! This guy was also like he was in my form as well. He's a nice guy, like he's legitimately like he's actually like really nice, but like he was fucking obsessed with digestives. Like not just any digestive, like the chocolate digestives, the one that on one side is chocolate. He literally, I don't know. I think because we had a co-op next to our school, like 10-minute walk, and like people would go there before they come to school. I think he would buy that every single day for like £1 or £2.
He wasn't paying for it, bro. He wasn't.
You don't think he was paying for it? You think he just like took it or something? Anyway,
I don't know. He probably.
Anyways, he always had like you would trust that he would always have like digestives in his pocket, and you'd be like, bust one out for me, bossman or something. That sounds wrong. But
you
like,
sure you're talking about digestives?
What up? Were you in the right lesson, man?
No, I was. No, but like, oh my god.
Now I understand the violation thing.
Anywhere he go, like he would literally have like a full pack of digestives, like unopened in his like pocket at the beginning of the day, and then like at the end of the day it was all finished.
You know who had the most disgusting pockets in school, man? It's always the lower years, like the year 8s or something like that. Fucking like whatever was in their pocket, like their school jacket, man. Like anything inside, they come out, they take like a bit of it. Like man's had like proper like ravioli and shit like
stick in their pocket.
Yeah, like one piece of chocolate, like
they've got like
those loose.
2011.
Yeah.
Like an opened used lollipop, like working ravioli and shit like that. Like whatever it was, man.
Bits of, like,
they had it like just on the side.
School dinner second. Yeah. Ahmed, I think you should talk about because like it was a Catholic school, but they still had like many different like faiths, and most of the people weren't even Catholic anyways. So like we had like a multi-faith prayer room, and there was this one time where Ahmed got into an altercation. So Ahmed, explain what happened.
Nah, like the prayer room was like obviously at lunch. Like a lot of people would just like play like cricket, and I wasn't really down. But like, so me and a couple of people, like we actually found in like year 10, we found this sick place to chill, because no one would ever come to the prayer room. So like, let's go, we'll pray, and then like we can just chill there for like the rest of lunch.
Yeah.
So we used to go there like lunch times, and it was actually like a good time, like chill place. Then in like year 11, like everyone found out about it.
Yeah.
And like pattern that you're like trying to get away from. Like we're going in like the prayer room to like try and like get away from like the lad like banter and like that.
Yeah.
But like it just like comes back to you. So like the prayer room like it went from like like just everyone like sitting down to like everyone just like playing football, playing cricket, people throwing shit.
And it's
like,
not
and
it's not a big
having, like,
it's not big. Like it's literally like I don't know, like maybe like 4 meters like long and like 2 meters wide.
Nah, like 6 by 3. Nah, not that much. Like maybe 4 by 2.
4 by 2 or 4 by 3.
I don't know why I'm saying this.
Man, why are you guys debating the architecture?
Nah, but that's what's mad. You're playing fucking cricket in the middle of like a prayer room that's like so tiny when there's like a whole garden outside, but you just want to be like with the lads and stuff.
Yeah. And then like in the end, it just declined. Like we like people started doing fights in there, and then we were doing.
It was Fight Club. It was literally Fight Club.
I got hit in the nose once.
Yeah.
I got hit in the nose once. I was like, and like the thing is, like you'd be fighting in there, and obviously when you're like fighting, it's just play fighting, but like everyone's making like tons of noise and shit.
Yeah.
So like teachers would come in, like go past, like no one wants to get caught. So everyone would like have to like quickly like jump into formation, like
Prayer
should, like,
formation.
pretend you're praying or whatever. Yeah, and like
Allahu
everyone
Akbar.
would be doing like the biggest like everyone would be doing like the biggest like Jerusalem type thing, like you know the meme of like the
What?
black guy that's like you know like the meme of like that black guy who's reading Quran is like wal asr wal al-in'ash, like just gets it all completely wrong.
Yeah.
It's like, it works out.
Sadaqallah.
It's like it was like that type of prayers that everyone was pulling out, like starting off with like a Sami Allahu liman hamida like type thing. Like everyone was like doing up like the most like disrespectful prayers.
Yeah.
But like it was good fun. It was good fun then.
It was good fun. Yeah.
But like the only time people would be like praying seriously in the prayer room was when it was before exams.
Yeah.
Even
when they really needed God.
Bastard, even that guy would just be like down, like reading Quran, like fully like.
They would be praying. They would be praying with like a weed hemp oil, like a shisha pen in their pocket and stuff, praying next to you, like reading Surah Al-Baqarah.
Good time.
Ahmed, remember when you were fighting during Ramadan? You were fasting as well.
Oh yeah, that was in like the year before. Like we used to do like fights, like just like see who'd win. You couldn't hit in the head or whatever, but like you can just like see who's the strongest, I guess.
Ahmed, did I tell you lot that I was having a boxing spar
With who?
with a friend? I'm having it on August 20th. So he's gonna come. Like obviously we don't want to go into any gym or anything because like of COVID and that. So we're gonna have it in like the local park, and we'll do like lines and stuff. Like we'll draw lines. We're not doing drugs, just to make that clear. We'll just draw lines. We're drawing lines of where the ring's gonna be.
Bro, first you're on about bust one out. Now you're on about drugs. Like everything you say.
Like this podcast is explicit.
Yeah. It is explicit. I had to list it as explicit as well. Anyways, so we're gonna draw lines and stuff. So you know where the ring is. We're gonna be wearing head guards and stuff. And then the gloves will just be like 12-ounce gloves, like normal. And the guy apparently he does quite a lot of boxing, and I definitely don't do as much. I definitely don't do as much as him, but I would say I'm bigger than him, like in terms of weight and stuff. So I'm kind of interested in how it's gonna go. I might get him on the podcast like a week before the fight, just so we can trash talk each other, or like just talk about the fight and stuff. And like it's not a big deal. It's just a spar. Idea. It's friendly spar, but yeah.
What do you want to know? What's the worst part about it, Ahmed?
What?
This guy, he's like, it makes it sound like they go to the same class. My man, this guy has just finished GCSEs. Oh no, actually, he's in his first year of A-levels.
He's in his first year.
He's 16.
Yeah, but he wants to spar me, man. He wants to spar me. Plus, we're the same height. We're the same height. I'm a short motherfucker.
What happens when you're...
I'm a short motherfucker.
Listen. What happens when you're... Listen, man.
Okay.
Sheesh.
Jesus.
Watch out, it's Speedo Pete.
Speedo Pete, listen. Watch out, check your shoulder. No, okay, go on.
Go on.
What happens when you're in the park? A man starts losing to you. He can just run up to a cop, talk about like child abuse and shit like that, saying like an older guy is following him or something.
No, it's consensual.
Whatever it takes to win.
Adam, he's past the legal age of consent, so it's consensual.
Is he gonna use dirty tactics though? That is the question. Is he gonna use dirty tactics?
Exactly.
Nah, he's not. He's a fellow Arab as well.
He's gonna violate you.
You know what?
Man, he's gonna be fighting with the spirit of Bashar.
Bashar. Right, that bastard. Alright, welcome back. We're trying out this new segment today called Ahmed's Revenge. Ahmed, do you want to give a bit of context of like why it's called that exactly?
It just goes back to like primary school. In like primary school, like I think people used to say like actually pretend that there was a TV show about me called Ahmed's Revenge to like whenever like someone new joined the class or like moved to school or something, like people would like, I don't know why, like I didn't do this, but like people would be like, oh, did you see the episode like Ahmed's Revenge last?
Oh, they
So
used to
now,
like
this
pretend
will be
like
the
that it was an
first
actual
time.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This will be the
Just to
first
fuck with
time
you.
that there's actually an Ahmed's Revenge.
Ahmed's Revenge
Uh,
segment.
So what's the segment gonna be?
Well, since they love your story so much, it's just about you. Just basically, it's your own space. We'll comment on it sometimes. When like obviously, as it naturally comes. Don't pause, relax. I'm a bit of a mad one today. So it's just because they love your story so much in the first episode. We kind of want to. What's happened to you today, this week, this month, maybe this year, or like throughout your whole life? And basically, we'll try and keep it going for quite a long time, so we can milk you out like the cow you are. No, I'm joking.
Milk me out.
In more ways,
this has not been a good run for you. This has not been a good run for you.
In more ways than one. All right, let's go. Ahmed's Revenge, Part 1.
Okay. Shall I tell just a story?
Yeah. What's been bothering you? Or like, just tell us what's on Ahmed's mind.
Today, not much. I think yesterday it was like a quite funny altercation. So I went to Lidl with my dad.
Yeah.
We're just like getting like shopping and stuff, and just like he done this like face that was like he was looking for like the club card or whatever, or like something like that would give you like discounts. And he's like, oh, I can't find it, and he found it, and he just done this face, and it was like I'd never seen it before, and it was like such a funny face. I was laughing like so uncontrollably, and like round like literally like you know how Adam was like he was laughing uncontrollably, just like that.
Yeah.
And then it made my dad laugh, and it was just us two laughing in the middle of the shop. People like looking at like, what are these two doing? We're drawing like so much like attention to ourselves. The cashier is shouting at like this other guy for breaking like the social distancing, and so they thought that we were laughing about that. I was laughing at the face. They thought we were laughing about like this guy's like arguments like, what do you mean I don't have to wear what do you mean I have to wear a mask? Like this guy like an anti-masker like he was just like there's like a boundary you're not meant to cross, and he's trying to cross it. And they're thinking, oh, this is going on to do, like they're laughing about that. And then the cashier starts attacking us, like, do you think this is funny? Do you think this is funny? And
the cashier,
like, yeah, like,
of Lidl,
like we're like taking the guy's side. We're like, oh no, we're just like laughing at something else. And then like the guy, the worst thing is the guy thinks that we're on his side, so he's like, oh yeah, like you see what I mean. It's just ridiculous, isn't it? Like,
yeah, mate, you
like,
fucking mug.
You're like, these immigrants seem to know what's going on. How can't you get it?
No way.
And it was just an awkward situation after, and also as well because like the item, you know, what we're buying.
Yeah.
We're just buying like
milk.
Like, obviously, we use water in our house, but you also need this as well. We're just buying toilet paper. Like
what the fuck does what you have to do with toilet paper, man? I thought you were about to say like bottled water or something. Obviously, we have water in our house, but we had to get some fish.
Just to, like blow your nose, like you just need them about and stuff. So like these people are, like thinking, like I was just thinking, like the shopping people just might be thinking, like these guys are like going on to do like the biggest shits ever, like a shitting holiday or something. Like they were buying like so much as well, and like it was just like one bag, but it was like filled with it.
Yeah,
and it's like you know when you draw attention to yourself, like the whole shop's like.
Yeah, just staring at it.
Look at this! Like, look at the state of these two.
Get a load of this guy.
Yeah. Type thing. But it's like, whenever I go out like shopping with like my dad, and like the more family members there is, like just like the biggest like freshy moments happen. Like the more freshy the mistakes that we make.
Like what do you mean?
like literally, like we just like end up like running into like the worst people, like running into like other like family or friends, or just like making ourselves look stupid. Like someone will get like lost, like especially like traveling, like in the airport. Like we'll
How'd
have
you get
like
lost?
30 bags. You're only allowed like 5 bags. We've got like 30 bags, like 50 kg each one. The limit is like 23 kg.
All maxed
And
limit, yeah.
running
yeah.
like we're like last minute about to miss the flight. Like,
They call out your name, Ahmed El-Ashry, Mustafa El-Ashry.
I do an amazing impression of them calling out our names.
Aye,
It's
go
happened
on.
that many times.
Go on. Put you on the spot.
Can Mahmoud El-Ashry, Mustafa El-Ashry, Mohammed El-Ashry, Ahmed El-Ashry, and Maya Abdulaziz please report to checking gate D5.
It's always D5 as well.
Same gate. It's always the same gate in Cairo airport. Same gate because the same one.
Oh, it's in Cairo. Yeah. You know what? The British. I don't know why, but I don't really hear that like from the. I feel like that's an Arab thing because I never hear like the airlines say people's names, like in Heathrow.
People here actually know how to catch a flight, and they don't come 5 hours late.
It's just an Arab thing, isn't it? Yeah. Nah, we're opposite. Like we come to the. Okay, why do I keep on fucking hell? We arrive.
Always too early.
We arrive. We arrive at the airport.
You're making it worse. Man.
No, we arrive at the airport like 5 hours before the flight, and like we're literally just spending like all of our time just waiting, like in the seats and stuff, or like just exploring around the airport, going to like different terminals and stuff. And like, oh man, it's just so frustrating because like my dad's always like on us as well. Like that we have to, like, you know, we're gonna miss the flight, and we're like, we arrive and we're like 5 hours early for the flight.
My dad travels for one reason only, and that's food.
Really?
He's so particular about
airline food is so shit.
Bro, no, not airline food. Like he wants to
you idiot.
with him from the country. So like we travel to Egypt, he wants to take so much Egyptian food with him.
Right.
And the worst thing is, he thinks that everyone has that mentality. So we're like at the security desk, and then like the guy at the security desk is Arabic. Obviously, this is in Cairo airport.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, why are you bringing that bread through? And like, obviously, any food from like Egypt, like an EU country, is banned.
Yeah.
Like, why are you bringing that bread? Yeah, my dad's bringing the bread through. And my dad's like just baiting himself out. He's like, yeah, I'm just bringing the bread because how am I going to eat the honey? Like, you're bringing the honey.
You're bringing the honey. Oh my god. No.
Why are you bringing honey?
Yeah.
And he's like, no. And then my dad's like, no, I'm bringing honey. عشان الفطير. I don't know if anyone knows fatir.
Yeah.
It's like the worst thing you can get. And again, like Gibner, like just an all around, just like the worst things.
Yeah.
Like corrupting the country basically with these strange foods. So like
starts a new plant disease, a new strain of plant disease that comes from fucking Egypt.
Yeah, luckily, like Egyptian food, like some of it's strange, like not strange, but like nothing is like unhygienic. So clean. Only thing that I would say is like sikh, which is like rotting fish.
Yeah.
But I guess like don't they eat that in Japan as well?
They have that, like it's like sun-dried fish. Sun-dried fish, right?
What?
It's like sun-dried fish.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Yeah, stuff like it's disgusting.
Like really big food.
Yeah.
Egyptian Christians.
They have that. They have that as well in Lebanon and stuff.
That's like once someone eats it, like you can smell it in the entire neighborhood for the next month. Like it's like watching Pennywise. Sticks with you for a month.
Pennywise.
Can't get rid of it.
Yeah.
Throwback.
You know what? Like,
I love it when it goes full circle.
When we used to live in Saudi Arabia, and we used to visit our grandparents in Lebanon, and we used to go like to Lebanon like in the winters and in the summers sometimes. And every time we went, we used to take like a bag of fish for some reason, because like the fish in Lebanon is like disgusting. Anyways, like bro, obviously,
I had uncles in Saudi Arabia that bring bags of meat.
Like no, but the meat in Saudi is actually so good. Why? No, but the quality is so good in Saudi. I don't know why, but anyways, So like we would bring fish, and like obviously it would kind of smell, but it like for some reason like the bags that we put them in like
honking.
no, but it masks the smell. Like it was like a cooler bag, and like they would always like scan it through the scanner, and they would say, "Oh, what's inside?" And then we'd be like, "Oh yeah, it's just tamar," and they wouldn't bother checking. So they just thought it was like dates, and when like you could like clearly see like the bones of the fish on the on the scanning X-ray machine. It's like yeah, it's tamar. Yeah. You want a piece?
Yeah, take some. Yeah, but they probably just thought like you guys are just so greasy and disgusting. Like for us to like look inside that, the smell just fill the airport. We don't want to cause discomfort to the other passengers.
Yeah. But we always got away with it for some reason.
Ahmed,
like,
man,
you're not allowed,
you carried you carried some greasy doner kebab all the way from Scotland to.
Yeah, but that's because of my dad. Like,
no. Tell us the story. Tell us the story.
Literally, for example,
Tell us the story.
Every time he's in Bristol, he insists that the Bristol KFC is the best KFC in the UK. Has to get KFC from Bristol. Every time he's in Egypt, has to get like particular food from Egypt. And he doesn't care about the distance. He'll drive just to
He's a man who knows what he wants.
Edinburgh to see my mates.
Yeah.
Every time I go to Edinburgh to see my mates, there's this place in Edinburgh called Kebab Mahal, which makes like
sponsored.
makes like curries. And he insists, it was like my dad's like favorite curry place when he was there in Scotland. And he insists that I have to go and get lamb goat, like all this kind of stuff. Like I have to go and get it for him, and if not, he'll be like, literally, if you don't get it for me, you're not allowed to go to Edinburgh again. Like, he's like so particular with it. Like, and every time we have to wait, like me and my mates, like obviously they like accompany me to the station or whatever, and we have to wait like an hour in the shop for them to prepare all the curries, then get it in like 10 sealed bags so it doesn't leak. Ends up leaking every time anyway, and like the smell, bro, it smells the entire carriage. I remember once I was sitting, and then I just seen this like woman in hijab behind me, and she's complaining, it's like, what's that, man? I'm just sitting around like, come on, man, like cover for me here. Help a brother out.
Help a brother. Help a Muslim brother out.
Help a Muslim brother out.
Yeah. That's funny.
That's good, man. Alright.
What would you think would happen if you came like from Edinburgh and you didn't have the kebab mahal?
You'd be raging, bro.
Would you be allowed in the house?
Like, it's not that extreme, but like, he would be very disappointed. He'd be very reluctant to let me go again. He'd be like the kebab is precious.
Ahmed, I'm not gonna ignore the fact that you like had a voice break like 3 times right now.
Yeah, because I was trying to do I was gonna do an impression, and then I just like. It's
No.
I've still
Man's going through a third puberty.
I've still got. You can't be playing cards in the middle of GCSE science. This is a GCSE required practical. You can't be playing cards in the middle of this. I've still got that in my mind. So
Yeah.
I can't switch voices.
We should go more into his stories on another episode, hopefully. I want to get Mustafa on an episode again to discuss his dealings with the virus, the 18th century virus that plagued him for a few weeks.
Oh yeah, that is a very interesting. I think we can dedicate a whole episode.
Yeah, a whole episode.
That was very interesting.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining me for this episode again. We've been banging it out, to be fair, like... Okay, not again. No, but we've been like, we've been.
How many times, man?
Bro, it's been like 10 times now. We've been like grinding on. Fucking hell, man! How am I supposed to say it without it being sexual? We've been working hard on this. It still sounds sexual, but we've been working hard on this. We've done like 2 episodes now. Hopefully, we have so many guests lined up. So please follow. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, and so many
really easy
others.
To become a guest, just DM.
Yeah, just DM us.
Asses to get this done.
DM us. You can be a guest. We're happy to have anyone on. We're not going to pay you because obviously we're not getting paid. So fuck off. Anyways, thank you, Ahmed, for joining us.
Don't do it for money. Do it for love.
Yeah, do it for the love.
One love.
Do it for the bank, the quick bank. All right, Adam, thank you for joining us as well. see you on the next
Always
episode.
here.
And peace.